have spirit competition, so people who can to get like whoever does the best banner, the best cheers and dance. We'll have a cheer and dance for Alexandria. So you'll just have to bring me in. I think there's sports too. Okay. You ready?
All right, are we ready to start our day? Okay, we're going to do a little bit different. I want you to pick up your and put it up on the floor. And sit down quietly and start moving it out. Ready? 1, 2. Eyes on you. No. Okay. Eyes on me. No, 1, 2. Get in line. 1, 2. Whatever. Okay. Jason, quiet. Quietly. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna. Ready? Ready? We're gonna. Okay. I want you all to silently enter the classroom. Okay. And then just go to the counter. Put your clip on.
Yeah, the mom wants to say
Right, because I'm having all the guys in that circle.
I like this. Allison has her binder out. She's starting to think about doing the do now.
That'll help with this thing. Let's try pencil if you can.
I have exactly 4 minutes to do this. So.
Here.
Get Allison started her drawing. finish up. All right, let's wrap up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you see on your desk, there's a sticky note by each person. You guys can flip that over now. So we've been doing really well these past few weeks, having good behaviors in class and having good discussions together. And part of that is because of our reading manners that we put up earlier, just sit up, things like that, look at the book. But I just wanted to go over some things that, just more tools that we can use to help think about how we're going to be in discussion, so we have very lively and productive discussions. So does anyone want to read the first thing on this? Yeah, you're fine.
Sit up, track the speaker, ask and answer like a shout.
Does anyone know what that says? Yeah.
Scholar.
Scholar. Yep.
Scholar. Respect those. I don't get that.
Respect those. Anyone see the next word? Yes, around you. Right. Does anyone know what this can be called? Also. Allison?
Star.
Star. Yeah. Does anyone know the technical name for words that make up another word? Yeah? An acrostic poem? Yeah. So if this was a creative assignment, this could be an acrostic poem. Anything else? Yeah?
An abbreviation.
An abbreviation. Right. So this could be an abbreviation or an acronym, something like that, that we can remember these by. So what I was thinking is if we can have a volunteer to write on a chart paper, we can decide what this looks like to us. All right? Let's see. I think, Jafar, you raised your hand first, so we'll have you go on. Chart paper back. And as a class, let's think about what this looks like, what star looks like for us. So, what do people think they want to put on the board? Yeah? Yeah.
What do you mean by what you think star looks like to us?
Well, what I think is, for this chart, I think it should be helpful for us to think about what our discussion behavior is like. So if I say, just remember star in class, then we'll just remember back to these 4 steps, and we can really get back to that. So I think with this chart, that's a good question though, because with this chart we can decide what's going to be most helpful for us. Does anyone have any ideas of what would be most helpful for us to remember this? Yeah? Positive behavior? Yeah. So, so we can talk about different community manners that we've already talked about, or we can be more specific and make a way so that these 4 terms can be graphically organized. Does anyone have an idea about what graphic organizer we can use for this? Basically needs a picture that can help us organize these terms. Yeah? T-chart. That would be great. Does anyone think that's a good idea to organize it? Let's do a quick thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you don't like it. I think most people think T-chart, good idea. All right, let us start with our T-chart. What do people think? Whole thing? Yeah, all right. And what do we want on the left?
Good things.
Put things? What types of things?
Good things.
Good things. All right. So maybe on the left we can put what we have written here. And on the right we can put behaviors that we want to see based on that. Does anyone have any other ideas about what we can do with a teacher? Yes.
A description of it and a picture.
Description and a picture.
Yeah, that's pretty good idea. So like writing here and pictures on the other side.
So let's vote. Who wants to do like what we have written on the left and a description of it on the right, or who wants to do the picture on the right? Let's do a one. Yeah, what's your
I have a question.
Yes.
Why can't we just like put good behavior and bad behavior, and then we write a little description and then draw pictures to show it?
We can do that. It's just that this is just a handy acronym to have, so that if at any point we just get tired or something, we're kind of slumped down, Mr. Evan, for example, can say, just remember STAR. And then we can think about that, and we'll have these 4 terms to really get down straight. So that's kind of what I want to do with this. So I think the picture idea might be best. Yeah? So let's vote. Who wants to do pictures? All right. Let's do the picture. So on the left, let's write our star.
So ST or like this or
Yeah, so let's just copy what's on the sticky note. Sit up. And next is, anyone just read it out? Yeah?
trap the speaker.
Trap the speaker. Anyone say a little bit about what that means? Yeah?
Creative reader, who instead of reading the book,
Yeah.
always keep up with it.
So keep up with who's reading the book. Anything else, maybe in a general discussion setting? Allison?
Like if you ask if you ask a question and then you answer on someone, you should look at them and see what they're gonna say.
Great, so just being aware of who's in the discussion and who's talking and really listening to them. Great, anyone want to read the third term, the A in STAR? Adam?
Ask and answer like a scholar.
Ask and answer like a scholar. Do you want to say what that means to you? Asking and answering like a scholar?
So you answer the question properly, and you don't ask silly questions, and you ask questions that are on topic.
So you stay on topic, you ask respectful questions, things like that?
Yeah.
Great. Anyone want to elaborate on that? Yeah?
Like if you have a question about the book, don't be scared to ask the question. And like if they call on you to answer a question and you know it and you're scared to say it because you might think it's wrong, but just say it out loud anyway.
Great, and that goes to our curiosity point, right? So we always want to ask questions and make sure we're on the right page, right? Now what's our last one? The R in STAR. Think of someone who hasn't spoken in a while. You can go.
Respect those around you.
Respect those around you. And anyone have an idea of what that means to them? Yeah?
It means to be kind to those near you.
Kind to those near you. That's great. So that means kind of we need to use empathy, things like that, to really feel for what people, yeah?
And when the other people are speaking, don't speak when they're speaking, or don't do like something like that, and you should look at them because practice speaker is one of them too.
Right. So we have to be, engaged.
Yeah.
Great. And what about like physically? How can we respect our peers? Do I have an idea?
Like if we kind of, if somebody needs something, we can go get them. If we have an extra one.
So showing some teamwork, showing some gratitude, things like that can really show respect. Great. So now that we have our STAR star, let's maybe have one person come up for each one and draw a picture. Do people want to do that? Yeah? Okay. So let's have Mohammed come up for the first one. Doesn't have to be fancy, it can be a stick figure. Alright. Thank you. Any ideas for what we could do for sit up for a stick figure? Yeah?
So, like, make a guy sitting in his seat.
Like person sitting in their seat? Maybe draw the seat. Someone sitting up. Great. I think the next one might be trickier to think about. What do we think? Do you want to draw it? What do you think we should do for track the speaker?
Maybe you go like this, and then
That was
your Evan or something. I'll say start, and then this girl was sitting like this, and just stand up.
That's a great graphic picture. That looks great just to show sit up though. So you can do either, but that's a really good job. Yeah. So yeah.
This one you track the speaker is someone that's sitting or standing, and you can show lines that they're directly looking at,
Mind if they're looking?
and then it's the other person talking.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Let us. Thank you so much, Mohan. And we can add to this if anyone wants to add more pictures later. We can always add to it later. Yes.
Did I do ask and answer at the start?
Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Thank you guys so much for showing curiosity and wanting to come to the board. Perfect. Perfect. That was a great picture. All right. You're coming up? Punky's actually doing that one. But if you want to add something later on, we can also have some more time to do that, maybe another class.
The last one?
Helping them do in space. So what are you thinking for a picture? Great. Great. Yeah? You have another idea as well?
Two people standing up, and like the other guy says thank you.
So we can maybe combine these ideas as well. So no. You already have time on board, so you did great. But we can always add stuff later if we want to. So that was good teamwork. You guys working that out. Yeah, so in the future, if we maybe we're, really tired, slouched in our seats, we're looking at the ceiling, we aren't answering anything, and we're not respecting people around us. One of us will just say, check our star. Even someone who's sitting down can say, check your star. And then we can all kind of readjust. Yes? Need enough pressure. All right. This is great. So we'll put this up and we'll just keep on thinking about it.
Okay. Good job, everyone. You can close your binders for now. We're going to get to the next chapter. You want to know what happens in the gift